Flash. Yeah, well, actually, no. Let me enable flash when the boxes are gone. That's too much glare. I do not like that. Oh no, he fell down. God. Wait, I have to listen to myself. The daily live stream listening to myself. Oh yeah. So I have to make sure that I'm okay. I have to make sure that I'm okay. I have to make sure that I'm okay. Okay, speak. Okay, speak. Talk me. Talk me. Okay, I sound good. You know, those may sound annoying and stuff, but I always do those just to stay safe. I want to make sure that I can hear myself. Because if I can't hear myself, who can? Right? And wow, there's quite a lot of dirt here. You know, well, I'm just talking to myself. There's no one in the chat. So, I have to remember to. Okay, I gotta because I keep. Oh, well, I'm talking to myself again. But I always stay here on the left because there's never. This is a video, but I put it here for live stream. Hello, Gooberzilla with the Moye statue. That's a fun emoji. Maybe you were here the whole time, but it didn't tell me until right now. I think people have to say something, and then YouTube will tell me that there's someone here, because it doesn't really tell me if you're just hiding there. It doesn't make sense to me. Thank you for joining me. I am not lonely. Hello. How are you? How was your Tuesday? Oh, Buffalo's here as well. Hello, Buffalo. Hello to you all, my good sirs. Such a funny statue. I like the Discord version. Not the YouTube one. That one's not as funny. But it's still funny. Yeah, hello. Okay, so there's 3 people in the chat. Well, you 2 plus me. I'm here on my own chat so that I can make sure audio and the frames are okay. Because white buffaloes are beautiful. I don't know what it's called. What is that called? I know this is not a symptom. It's like a variation of animals. Let me search it up. I'm curious now. And ouch, I got a horrible rash right now on my wrist. All right, hold on. Let me search it up. I always read it and I always forget. Let's see. White animal. Symptom, is it? Is that it? It's not a disease, is it? Yeah. I don't know. But a white buffalo does look pretty. I've never seen one, though. And I never will. I don't know. No, Jerry. I did not speak there. Alright. I will unbox. Actually, he's been unboxed. Because I did that. I'm unboxing him, though. He's honestly cooler, but he's not bad. I just like him more. So I thought I should unbox this guy right here. What is that, like dust, I guess? It is. There's like dust here. Wait a minute. I just realized that. Alright, there we go. Hopefully you're tight. Okay, so I'll unbox everything in just a few moments. But there is a lot to be discussed. And I'll talk about this while unboxing, because if not, then that'll just be way too long. And there is something here. What is that? Ah. Oh, you're right. Say something.
Say something.
Okay, I sound good. Let's see, hold on. Okay. Look at this, you guys. I just searched it up. White buffaloes. No, don't do that. Don't do that. White buffaloes. Here, you guys can see white buffaloes while I get ready to talk. Let's see, white. Oh, I think this is your profile picture, isn't it? It is. That's funny. Is it? I think it is. I'm highly confident this is it. I thought it was a real buffalo in your profile picture. I didn't know it was art. White buffalo. Interesting. I forget what the condition is called, but that's when any animal, I know this happens with like tigers, they just turn white. They're so adorable, those babies. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm just gonna unbox stuff. Let's not make this too long. Let's not keep everyone who's already here waiting. So, I was kind of imagining what I would do here, because I don't really have a lot of stuff. But I do have a lot of... Well, I don't have a lot of stuff to unbox, but there is a lot to talk about. So I think I'm just going to leave those for videos. But I will talk about more important ones. You guys probably already know this, but I will be going back to school very soon. In fact, I go back to school next Monday. I was trying to record as many videos as possible, but believe it or not, it is not that easy. So that I could probably upload these while I'm gone instead of having to work on new ones. That way I have time to do homework. I think I'm going to implement this plan when I get homework, because, you know, the first few days you don't really get homework, but it's after those days that you get quite a lot of stuff. So, gonna do that. Next thing, there's gonna be another movie for the Monsterverse that will release 2024. I'm gonna talk about it pretty soon, but I do think it's pretty cool so far. Yes, it's pretty cool. But those are just big announcements. I'll just leave those for videos, because if I talk about them on stream, I feel like this is more of a talking than unboxing. But this guy's already been unboxed. If you want to see, this is the new box. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's really beautiful. And he's so fat with Tank. You fat man. Look at you. You're so fat. You need to lose weight. He's got really thick arms. Like, I think they made him a little too fat here. And I'll talk about that in a bit. But this is his 2014 look. And you see he has his oranges. So that's a really nice box. I like those new boxes. And we have our figure. I think it would have looked so much cooler with a metallic look, you know? I mean, at first I thought it was metallic, but it's just very shiny. It's not metallic, but could you imagine it with metallic colors? Look at the battle damage. That's some very smooth innards you have, Godzilla. That's not very detailed. That's not something I mind. I barely play with the battle damage feature anyway, so you kind of just put it through the sides and then you kind of just squish it in there. And that's about it. And it's obvious where the battle damage is. I mean, look at that. The color change, it's a lot more bluish than Godzilla's black skin. So I'll talk about his sculpt and paint. But remember, these are first impressions. These aren't my reviews. I'm not reviewing them on camera. I'm just giving my first initial thoughts on something. For the most part, my initial thoughts don't change, but there has been some exceptions. The face is funky looking, to say the least. Maybe not his face, it's his jaw. Because when you have it open as it's supposed to be, it looks normal. But when you close it, you can see that that's quite a small jaw, which looks funny. And it can't close all the way, but just keep his mouth open. I don't think you'd have any problems. I'll give this figure this. When I saw the promotional images, sometimes I don't really watch reviews. I don't know. There's just no Godzilla YouTuber who does figure reviews that I love. I'll watch some. I am subscribed to some channels, but I don't know. I just kind of can't really find that YouTuber who I purely love. Actually, there is an exception. But I just didn't look at any of this beforehand. But when I opened him up, I was so shocked to see how much detail he had. Because say I bring up something like the 6-inch battle action figures. I'm so sorry, you guys. I always mess up words. And you have no idea how many retakes I have to do for reviews when I say the wrong things. But just tell me, what do you see? What do you see? Like, hold on. The light is hitting him. Or it's hitting both of them. But do you see what the difference is? There's more light hitting him because of how much more detail he has. And the detail he does have is very small. But because this is a live stream, you guys can't really see that much. But I'll make his review 4K so you can see everything. I mean, there's detail in his neck. The detail is sharp. It's very small. I mean, I'm impressed with these scales right here. Chest is decent, but he does have things that I haven't really seen with another figure before from Playmates. And his back is really nice. His spines, they have that slight detail texture to them. His thick legs, they got it. And I think the part that just makes me just pleased with this figure is the tail. There are so many small segments and each one is super detailed. And even the underside of the tail is very nice. Like, I thought that if they were going to make any figure detail, it'd probably be the less fat 2021, but it looks like they did the opposite. I mean, the insides of the legs aren't as detailed, but the arms are. So I'm going to admit, this is probably one of the best sculpted figures, as far as I have seen. Is it accurate to the movie? Yes. I mean, they even changed the tail. I didn't think Playmates would actually go that far, but they did. Maybe there's like some slight, the word just escaped my mind. There's some slight, God, I don't remember, but there are some slight imperfections that I guess shouldn't really bother many people. Like, yeah, he does have these mini scales, but he should have the armor plating, or maybe he should be even fatter. Or, the spines aren't exactly accurate. But why should that be an issue when his detail is magnificent? I mean, make your figure inaccurate as much as you want, but if he's got detail, he's got detail. Sometimes I'm not even fazed with inaccuracies. But this is still really accurate, because in terms of, from what I've seen in the movie, he's like a 9 out of 10. The paint is jet black with this nice orange. It's very glowy. It's a very nice orange. I give it a 10 out of 10. Maybe this battle damage ruins it, but it's not something that hurts my eyes. But yeah, I'm just really impressed with this figure. I think that this really, it just does so much good. Like, I have the Monster Arts Godzilla 21 figure, And yes, that man is detailed, but the thing is, the detail just it doesn't really pop out on this figure. And then you have this, like, what? You have this $80 cheaper, and the detail is thoroughly expressed here, so much better. Yes, and I am saying that. You may be monster arts, you may be accurate in every way, shape, and form, but the details, there's definitely a difference, and I like this one. I honestly like this tail more than this. Kind of makes you wonder why you pay $90 for these. Anyway, articulation, hinge jaw. His neck can swivel, surprisingly, because not many Godzillas in this line do. Shoulders swivel, hips swivel, and the ankles swivel. Ankles, yeah, I know. I was surprised because a lot of the ankles on these figures don't move, so I was like, wow, it's very nice. Tail on a ball joint, but very tight, not very, oof, not very fun. But when you can move it, I think this would have looked nice. This would have been a great pose. Too bad they didn't do that. Yeah, so there's that. His size, let me get my ruler out. Never mind, I don't have my ruler. He is 6 inches though. God, I always lose my ruler. And he comes with an accessory. He comes with this mini tank. And when I saw this, I was like, yes, finally. You don't see many figures come with military accessories, especially cheap ones that, although aren't super detailed, they look nice. And, surprisingly, the top is on a swivel. I didn't really expect that, and here we are. So that's very, very cool. I love that. And the detail isn't that bad. Feels nice, too. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Anything but cheap. Great figure. This guy was revealed alongside Ghidorah and Kong is another one I've been wanting. He looks amazing. Ghidorah hasn't come out, but I'm not sure if I want him. I have the Monster Arts one, not sure if I need the Playmates one. But we'll see. I don't have those ones, but I do have to recommend this one. He's not really a play figure like this guy right here or this guy. I feel like he works more as a display thing, and you can take his tank, do whatever you want with it because of the pose he's in. But honestly, he is not a bad figure. I thought that of the three, he was going to be the weakest. Honestly, so far, he looks like the strongest. So unless Ferocious Kong and Ghidorah outclass him in some way, he's not really that bad at all. I'm just impressed with this detail. I love it. It's so sharp. I honestly wish this is the detail we could put on him. Could you imagine that? This guy with this guy's details, like, ooh, that is a beauty. That is a beauty. And my other phone just turned off while I was ranting, so I probably should have focused on that. Come on. There we go. Chat. What's good, chat? Hello, Kiroya. What's good, my friend? Hello. Been very long. But, hello, 54, Gojira, legendary, _ I said it in order. But, hello to both of you. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully listening to my rant, I guess. But yeah, this is not a bad figure. Honestly. I'm really impressed with this. I think this sets a high standard for the Playmates line. And that actually reminds me, the whole point of this this live stream was so that I could unbox these and have fun with you. But I also want to heavily discuss something. Not a problem with me, but it's with Playmates. There's a lot of people just hating on them. I want to discuss that later. And I have so much to say. I'm going to upload it to my channel because I feel it needs to be said. This is not a bad line. I don't know why people give it so much doo-doo. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? I pronounced that right. I'm big brain. But we have Titan Tech Godzilla. I got Titan Tech Kong. His review is in the works. That's something I want to upload in September. I'm saving a lot of my uploads for September. But yeah, I wanted him. Kong is amazing. So having Godzilla in my hands really told me that this is going to be something beautiful. And you know what, guys? I think I left my stuff in the other room. Wait. Because I have, my trusty scissors. Where did I leave them? I kind of can't. I can't really unbox something if I don't have the tools for it. Did I leave my stuff over there? I swear I brought it. Yeah, that's over here. Wow, I'm so smart. Yes, that's how you pronounce your name. I learned my mistakes from the last one, so instead I'm just going to unbox him like this. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Ugh, there's more stuff down here. I don't want to scratch him, so... Yep. I feel like this is like a descendant of the small... like a smaller version of the Mega Godzilla. I don't know why. He just really reminds me of that. Yes, very nice though. Does he? Yeah, he does. Okay. And the tail. Who could forget the tail? Let's grab these. Yeah. Boop boop. Ooh boy. Hold on, I have to. Alright, that was fun. Yes, Playmates isn't making the best figures, but I wouldn't say they had... Okay, they had a rocky start, but they didn't exactly go to waste with it. It's not like they didn't really let the idea expire. And I do agree with some of your picks, but some others don't make sense to me, and I'll discuss that later. I'm gonna leave that for later, because right now let's just look at this boy. Let's admire the beauty that is these figures. Okay, well, that doesn't swivel, or on a hinge, or on a ball joint. Okay, well then fine. Screw holes. Ugh. I know Kong had screw holes, but... Okay, well, I'll give you this. The sculpt's not bad. I think if I had to pick an issue with this... No, another shot. Whoa, okay. I don't know where you live, but I haven't seen anyone pay $30 for a Space Godzilla. That is not something I've heard of before. Interesting. Last vacation, hope you had a great vacation. Man, I've wanted to go on vacation. Ugh. Never will, probably won't, until I'm older. Okay. What is this? I scratched myself? Wow. I've seen the Space Godzillas only go for about 10, maybe even lower. I don't think I've ever seen one for 30, and unless you mean online prices, because, well, yeah, online prices aren't going to give you anything fair. But you know what? Not a bad sculpt. Of course his spines are, they're not as sharp, but I can excuse this figure because of the battle armor. I cannot exclude the Battle Roar figures for that, though. They don't have an excuse. Monster Art Space Godzilla? Wow, I did not get the instructions, did I? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go into this blind. And if you take your chat, if you take your response out of context, that kind of implies Space Godzilla exists in real life. That's funny. But, you know what? That's just an issue with Playmates. You can't really find these at stores that often. And if you do, then they're probably not. I don't know. They're just not there. You want to cancel him for that? Well, that's just it's just a figure. Unless you're X+, then there's no need to fight over figures. God, X+'s. Those look... Oof. Yeah, that's the thing. My Walmart also stopped selling them, so I've resorted to going to other stores. I suggest that you go, you just go to other stores. Because my Walmart is doo-doo. My Target is doo-doo. It wasn't until I went to other stores that I started finding these guys. And this guy, I found out a Target that is far away from me. So you kind of have to really go far if you want to find something. And if you have the time, then it is fun. And I'm just going to assemble him because I did it by accident. No, Walmart didn't stop selling them. If they did, then there wouldn't be a reason for Playmates to keep making them. I just think it's an issue with how many they're making, or if people are actually sleeping outside of Walmart to get these guys. Oh, interesting. But yeah, it is kind of sad how it's really hard to find them. Oof, wait. Is he just supposed to split apart? No, he's not, right? Oof, this one's gonna be an interesting one. Okay, well. Oh my god, that is weird. Godzilla, what'd they do to you? How do I open this? I don't want to just do this. Unless I'm supposed to. No, I don't feel comfortable with doing that. That seems way too suspect. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Okay. I always get so scared when I have to do these kinds of things. They're not my cup of tea. Oh no. What happened? Oh my god. Oh, he died. Oh, they did him dirty. I don't know what happened here. Wait, there's something in his... What is this? What is this? Okay, are you supposed to... No, I don't want to... God, I do not want to risk this. No, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not touching that. God, give me the manual. I already have the monkey. So, unless I want a duplicate, I don't really need another monkey. No, give me the instructions. This just seems too suspicious. I have a feeling that Godzilla isn't supposed to be this broken. Or is he? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? X pluses and all those statues look really good. But I don't want them. I'm not a statue guy. I'm an action figure man. If you don't have a ball joint, do not talk to me. Alright, I got the instructions. How dare you steal Monkey's bananas? It's his. He needs potassium. That's the only way he exercises and doesn't get cramps. Okay, oh my god, this is really big. So let's see. You're supposed to split them apart. Okay. Oh, are these his ribs? Oh no. What have I done to him? Okay, this is weird, but I'm loving it. What am I supposed to do again? Rotate the neck spines. Okay, I did that. I'll leave the arms. They're not that important. But what is this? Is this supposed to come out? What is this? It is. Oh my god. Okay, well, we got it out. Never mind. I hate it when this stuff happens. Just... Please. Yes, I probably did destroy this thing. Okay. No, I didn't. I think it is supposed to. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is just kind of... If this happens to him in the sequel, then wow. What a way to send him off. Okay. He's safe. He's alright. Nothing bad happened. And I just realized he has a swivel here. So, is that it? No, there's gotta be more. Yeah, there is. What? He's got a gun on his tail? What? My dude, you don't need this much. You already have your atomic breath. What more do you need? I think you really don't need more. Wait. Why does he have a spike on his right arm but not his left? Okay then, buddy. Wait a minute. Is there something on... Oh my goodness, there's so much to this man. I can't believe you. You really don't need this much when you're the king of the monsters, unless you're going overkill with it. But here it is. He's, I don't need a review. The Titan Tech figures I can assemble. It's that battle set that always gets me, though. But yeah, this is what he's supposed to look like. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was gonna have guns in his neck. Nah, I'm kidding. He's not as funny as Gamer Kong, but he's still cool. And if you all have a great memory, which I'm sure you do, unless you've been reminded by a YouTuber's review, this is supposed to be like a descendant of that one figure, Mechagodzilla, that was leaked in 2020. Wow, that was 2 years ago, about to be 3. But of course his armor is red, but this is blue. I'd like someone to do a custom where they paint this metallic dark blue. That'd look beautiful. But he is easy to build. I was just a little afraid pulling this piece out. I don't like pulling little pieces out. But he's really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I don't know why his gills are supposed to be this. What is this? Damn, you deleted it. But, yeah, this is still cool. I like it. It's pretty unique. It reminds me of the Doom Island figures from Trendmasters. I like it. I like it. This just looks cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is supposed to connect? What? You want me to sit here and just... Nah, I ain't doing that. At least not until I do the review. I'm leaving it like that. Yeah, yes I am. Goofy Godzilla. You think he's goofy? You haven't seen the monkey. He goofy. L. How sad. But yeah, I like this. This isn't too bad. I think it's pretty unique. It's not that bad. That's pretty cool. Creative. Yeah, that's just an issue that this figure suffers from. His spines are very soft, less sharp, smaller. But I can excuse it because of the armor, right? Imagine they were bigger or sharper. They wouldn't really fit here. Yeah, they look like crystals. I think that's really cool. I like the blue and the shape. At least it's somewhat accurate. He's got the shape down. He just doesn't have that sharpness to it. The only figure who suffers from this that I can't forgive is the Battle Roar Godzilla. His excuse is that the armor is blocking that. What is your excuse? You disappoint me, son. I don't know why they did that to you, but whatever. I still think it's fine. This isn't something that bothers me. It never has been. I mean, it's a kid's toy. What can we say about this? Articulation, we have a hinge jaw. I don't want to move that. Swivel shoulders. I wish it was a ball joint like the big Godzilla. Swivel hip. And then swivel ankle. I wish the tail had something. Still not bad. So that's articulation. I think the armor looks cool. Not sure why this was made, but regardless, it's really cool. Look at him next to Monkey. He's still size accurate. They're so funny though. Like, they're cool on the one hand, but on the other, these are just dumb. These blah, blah. Wow, I'm so good at speaking. But these just do something so funny, so dumb, that it kind of fits with the line, This isn't really something I'd look at and say, I'm not picking that up. That's dumb. You want to pick it up because it's dumb. Especially come on, who doesn't want Gamer Kong? Who doesn't want buff Robot Godzilla who isn't Robot Godzilla? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't need this in their collection? Find me one man who complained about this. Find me a man who doesn't like these. I'll tell you what, it doesn't exist. There is no man who doesn't want these. These are excellent and not very hard to find. I'm surprised that Godzilla came out this early. But I highly recommend these two. They're very fun. They're very great, especially the Kong. The Godzilla is not bad. But I think Kong just... I don't know. Maybe it's the ball joint legs or maybe it's the glasses. But Godzilla has it going for him as well. I mean, this head, detailed. That's what I want to see. And I like the teeth. They actually did something with the teeth. The spine armor, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, is really cool. It kind of reminds me of something like from Leonard, the toy line, not anything else. And honestly, the extra accessories here are pretty neat, especially this chest piece. Not sure what it's supposed to be, but I like it. If I could recommend any of these, honestly, I would say Kong, but Godzilla's not bad. He's actually really funny. Something about this overpowered monster with extra armor and extra abilities just seems... It just doesn't seem right, does it? You don't have to make him this overpowered. And I really do like it, you know? It kind of reminds me of those toys I used to have as a kid. Those very weird toys that don't really need an explanation. They're just weird. I like him, and his size, pretty good. He's 8 inches. He's gonna tower over many figures in your collection. In fact, he towers over the Mechagodzilla. It really does make you wonder why you paid $150 for that over this. But, to each their own. I highly recommend the Godzilla. He's very funny. He's very cool. I like the idea behind this. It's very nice. And I like that they didn't just drop it, you know? I'm glad they actually went through with this. That they actually made Titan Tech armor. So if I just... yeah. I don't think it really makes a difference other than it being sharp. So, not sure if anyone was waiting for this, if anyone wanted this, or if anyone needed this. Gonna be uploading this to my channel, right? I think that's the first time I've ever done this, where I say something on live stream that I feel the need to upload. But as you know, Playmates is probably not going to be stopping. You know, they're probably going to keep making figures, and that's good. But for some reason, people think it's bad. I have no idea where to start with this. I have no idea where to start with just the idea. But I'll start out with what I'm seeing. So you have these people, right? They're saying, I think the worst argument is about how Playmates took over NECA and they want NECA to come back. I haven't even bothered with discussing this before, but it's just gotten really bad. I feel like it could get stinky, and I don't want that. So let me tell you guys this. Why is it that you guys keep comparing this kid's toy to this adult collector's item? A collector's item that doesn't need to be compared to it. You know, like, yes, this Playmates line took over the Godzilla name because NECA wasn't fast enough. So does it make sense to you guys? You have this $10 figure that's for kids, nothing more. You're not supposed to pick this up and be like, oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, everything moves on it. Oh my god, it's perfection. This is for a kid's toy. This is like for a 10-year-old. And, you know, granted, anyone can pick it up. But why are you comparing it to like this 6-inch figure? It's supposed to look like the movie, everything moves on it, comes with accessories, you know? I have no problem if you want to compare them, like, in a video, you know? Say, let's see, this guy does something good, this guy does something bad. But I just really feel it unnecessary to say that NECA just did it better. Look, that sounds wrong, you know? That sounds kind of wrong. But I think my issue with that is that these aren't really on the same level. If I had to put Playmates on a scale of 1 to 10 for accuracy, if that's what you're looking for, they're probably not going to be that high. They're probably going to be like a 3, a 4, or for some of you, even a 1. But NECA, you know, they're pretty high up there. Many of you probably don't like them. And for some reason, the day they went missing, you all wanted them back. What? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you guys diss on the line, say their figures aren't accurate, they keep falling apart, and then the day they leave, you're mad? It doesn't really. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Legendary put it accurately. Playmates make toys. NECA makes figures. And there's a reason NECA says action figures. Yes, these are figures. Well, you know, toys. But regardless of that, these are not NECAs. Do these look like NECAs to you? Are these NECAs? Here, let me get this man out, right? Are you really going to sit here? Are you really going to put these two in a room together, right here, right now, and say that he's better because he's more accurate and, like, he's movie accurate because they're a different line that's aiming for specific collectors. Like, you get my idea? These are for kids, these are for adults. Why you really gotta say that this? I don't even know. I can't fathom that idea. And I think the worst part is that people just say that they're not gonna buy these, that they're gonna throw these out and stuff. But the thing is that again, these are kids' toys, toys. Just put it in your head that these are toys. Exactly. They're meant to be played with for kids. You know, if some adult collects this, they review it. Like, take for example, a YouTuber, a bigger name than me, takes these, and they're like, these are for kids, but I'm still gonna review it. That's fine, you know? You wanna compare it to a NECA, you gotta put the idea in the back of your mind that these are not really supposed to be for, these are different audiences. You're not really gonna have a little kid who wants the NECA, and then the next moment they break it, they're like, why didn't it stay together? Uh, yeah, they're not action figures to be played with all the time because they can break. And I think that's something else I want to talk about. A lot of people buy Monster Arts for their kids, and I'm like, no, these are not for your kids. These are not for 9-year-olds to play with. You're gonna hand them this very fragile figure that has a 90% chance of breaking if you so much as move the wrong thing, and you're gonna hand that to a child? Like, I hate it when I see those reviews online. They're like, I bought this Monster Arts for my kid and it broke because my kid dropped it and he threw it around. That's why you have Playmates. Like, do you guys see what's wrong with that? And, I just really hate that people are hating on Playmates simply because NECA just chose not to continue the line. If you guys have been online, you have seen that on Twitter, mainly Twitter, the head behind NECA has said that they really don't have any more interest in making Godzilla figures. And you know what? It's sad, but that's fine. That's just the way they want to go. They don't really want to make more Godzilla figures. But by dissing on one line, that's not going to bring them back. I mean, let alone the fact that they're not interested in the first place. Just throwing these out is really not going to help. In fact, it will probably make matters worse, especially for the people who do want these, like me. The people who think these are neat. The people who actually want to collect these because we think they're great. When you throw them out, it's kind of just a waste. And I really find that disappointing. It disappoints me. It really does. And I think it's even more disappointing that people just want to rage about this, And you know what? I'll discuss the Monster Arts thing one day. They're not exactly a company that's been going in the right lane lately. I mean, their figures are good, but they could be better. They could be doing better. In fact, there's a lot of videos online talking about that line. But regardless, I just wanted to have this little rant about Playmates. It just doesn't make sense to me why you would go after this $10 child's action figure and say it's worse than this accurate, highly articulated, movie accurate, well painted figure that is again meant for a different audience. Because if you want to collect all these like me, that's no issue. That's just your thing. You love collecting, you love Godzilla, end of story. But I just find it really disappointing that this is kind of what Godzilla collectors think. Fragile figure, it's an action figure, something that's supposed to be displayed with, throw it around. A toys kid, boo-hoo. I just don't understand it anymore, it just doesn't make sense to me. You guys are really gonna rate like Playmates about how you gotta get better? And they did get better. Who could have known we were gonna get these? And if you saw their Shin Godzilla, their very first one, he was pretty stinky. So you know what they did? They released a new one that was better, one that was highly, I think everyone agrees with this, much, much better than the first one. So they're not ignoring the complaints, And why are you guys getting mad? These are in store for everyone. It is a little difficult to find some, but these are in the store for all all audiences. You know, this gives a chance at people who want something that's not highly expensive like a Monster Arts, a chance to collect something in the first place. And by you throwing it out, that really is just a shame. It really is. It's just disappointing, you know? It just made me mad. That's about the end of my rant. If you guys want to hear more of what I have to say, then I guess I could make a part two, but it just really hurts me that people just hate on Playmates simply because they make figures for kids. And I keep using the term figures because, it's a figure, but it's also a toy. And that's something that NECA can't really say about themselves. This is an action figure. This is something that should be displayed with, shouldn't be played with like a kid's toy. Because if you want to play it like it's a kid's toy, don't. This is fragile. Get that. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Moral of the story: stop hating on a company for making toys for the audience that the toys are being made for. And yeah, that's just all I have to say. Because these are not bad. Like this 14 figure, like look at well, you can't really see the detail, but the detail that is present is very sharp and very small. That's really something I wasn't expecting with this. And of course, you have the scalpers, which are even worse than the people I just talked about, because they'll just put this in any condition, used, new, damaged, and put it for a high price online. Yeah, that just really stinks. Especially for me. I wanted to get other figures from Playmates, but I can't do that when the cheapest you'll put it on a listing is for $90. I get that during the pandemic we lost a lot, and we truly did, but that's just an insane price for something that I can essentially get at the store for way cheaper. And yeah, thank you all for joining this unboxing and mini rant. If you guys want to discuss anything, I'll discuss it. And I'll have videos in the future about what it's going to be like with school, because I am starting soon, unfortunately earlier than last year. And I'll just be discussing my upload schedule, and stuff like that. I just want to bring you guys content. I'm pushing everything out right now. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm not going to upload it all in 1 week. I'm going to give it time. And I just hope that you all enjoy my future content and my current skills. And with that, I just want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you have a great night, morning, or day. For me, it's night, so I'm going to say good night. Thank you all. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, and peace out.